was really just a full breakdown, everything that you need to learn, basically the A to Z.
From where to start, exactly what to do, how to do it, all the systems, the programs.
The resources and things that were given throughout the training was just phenomenal.
Welcome everybody to episode 32 on the Deal Desk. Okay, usually we do these on Fridays. I was tied up on Friday, so we rescheduled to today. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're on Clubhouse, welcome. You can also go on my YouTube channel, Steven Morales on YouTube, Deal Desk. And I'm going to be trying something a little bit different this time, okay? So I'm on Clubhouse using my phone, and I'm also on Call Tools. I'm going to actually share the audio through Call Tools on YouTube, and the sound should actually be a lot more clear. So let's try that out. All right. So let's pick up exactly where we left off. Let's see. We have a lead in Atlanta. Okay. And you guys are more than welcome. If you have any leads you'd like me to call that are warm to hot, you can go click the link in my bio on Instagram. You have to fill out a form. There's some rules you have to follow, and then I call them. What I'll do is I'll call them twice. If they don't answer, I don't leave a voicemail or text. I keep it going, okay? I run the comps using PropStream. You can get a 7-day free trial. Also, link in my bio. I do not share the comps while I'm running them, okay, because I want to keep your leads confidential, okay? All right, so anyways, let's get started. Our first lead is in Atlanta, Georgia. I never run comps before I call, always call and then pull up the address. But let me go and share the audio here. Give me 1 second. Add to stream. Okay, this is my Call Tools. And then, perfect. It's going to be sharing the audio. Okay, so let me take this off. All right, awesome. So I'm going to pull this up and let's see what happens. If you can't hear me on the YouTube channel, make sure you let me know. All right. It's dialing right now. All right, so this one, asking price. She did not give an asking price. What repairs are needed? Minor cosmetics, and depends on what could become.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Cardenas.
Yes, sir.
Hi, my name is Steven. I think you spoke with my assistant a while back in regards to your property on Taylor Avenue. Were you still interested in selling it?
For the right money, I am always interested in selling.
Perfect. Did I catch it a good time?
I'm in the middle of replying to emails, but I can make the time to talk with you.
Okay, great. So the reason I want to call you is I actually want to give you a cash offer on the property. Not too long ago, let me see, you spoke with my partner on Taylor Avenue. You spoke with my partner, Rodney. Does that ring a bell, Rodney Mitchell? You spoke with him a while back?
I have had several ones. But first I want to, your name again?
My name is Steven.
Steven.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question, Steven. Do you know what kind of a property is this?
Yeah, it looks like Rodney put a lot of information in the notes as regards to, what kind of repairs it needs, a little bit more about it. But that's the reason I'm calling you. I wanted to get a little bit more information. That way I can give you a cash offer. Does that make sense?
But do you know that this is not a residence?
It's not a residence? What do you mean? You mean it's like a lot, single family, or?
No, sir. This is why people call me all the time thinking that they know everything. This is a warehouse, an industrial warehouse.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. We buy industrial warehouses as well, actually.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, I didn't want to waste your time or my time. We buy also commercial properties, residential properties. We buy lots, so it doesn't really matter. But thank you for letting me know that up front, that it's an industrial warehouse. Is this property currently vacant or occupied?
I have one tenant is a paying rent tenant, and the other one is my business, so it is occupied.
Okay, so one tenant and one tenant. What is their business, that tenant?
Moving and storage.
Moving and storage. And what kind of lease are they on, if there is one?
There's year to year, but maximum 5 years.
Okay, year to year. And how long have they been there so far?
They will be November of this year will be 1 year.
Okay, perfect. And they pay on time and they're good tenants. They don't give you any issues?
No, we don't have the old-fashioned tenant that used to pay without making trouble. But it seems to me like nowadays everybody has a reason why not to do their thing. But they pay. They're paying.
Okay, perfect. So they've been there about a year. They're on a year-to-year lease. And how much are they paying in rent right now?
$4,600 plus taxes.
$4,600. Okay, perfect. So you said it was one tenant and then your business, right?
Correct.
Now, when you plan on selling it, do you still plan on running your business in the location as well?
All depends. I had an offer. A guy who recently sent me a written office. He said, "I'll give you $585,000 cash offer, and I let you stay for 1 year instead of paying you what you want." He said that will equate to about $610,000 a year. Whole price. So I said, let me think about it, and I replied to him, and he insists that if he pays me more, then he will charge me rent at a rate of $2,000 a month. So we haven't come to our final conclusion.
Gotcha. And this tenant that you're leasing to, is that U-Haul?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. So it's a reputable tenant that's been there about a year. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I just want to confirm this. It looks like the square footage is about 5,600 square feet for the property. Does that sound about right?
For the whole property?
That sounds about right, though?
No, this is a misunderstanding here. I don't understand how neither the county, neither the city of Fishbowl, no one has made this correction.
Yeah.
The property used to be 2 lots, okay?
Mm.
One lot was approximately 4,600 square feet. The other one was approximately 40-some square feet. The total lot is almost 1 acre. There's 2 warehouses separated by a courtyard, and so or a parking lot. So I occupy the 8,500 square feet on the right, and they occupy the 10,750 on the left.
Got it. Yeah, it looks a lot bigger when I'm looking at the satellite view. It seems like a decent property. What's got you interested in, potentially selling it?
I'm not selling it. You're telling me that you're making me an offer. So, there's an old saying, when somebody is buying, sell. So, I'll sell it.
You're not really interested in selling. You're just trying to see what offers you can get on it?
No, I'm not trying to see what offers. If you make, I told you, I have an appraisal for $650,000, and that was before I finish up all of the upgrades. The 10,750 square feet that is occupied by the moving company.
Yeah.
That we have upgraded.
Hey, you guys on YouTube, can you hear the audio okay?
Everything is LEDs.
Put in the comments
We
if
have
you can.
upgraded all the plumbing to the new county standards. We have upgraded all of the security systems.
So I'm muted this guy for a second, but looks like he has a warehouse, and the good thing of the tenant is U-Haul.
New asphalt.
It looks like the information on the tax records doesn't align. He doesn't sound too motivated. He sounds like he's open. Gotcha. Now, I know you're not like motivated or in a rush to sell. You're trying to see what kind of offers you would get. You would sell for the right price. I don't see too many similar properties to yours selling in the area. But if you were to sell, did you have any idea as to what you think it might be worth or what you were looking to at least sell for if you did?
Well, as I explained to you, this guy made me a written offer for $585,000.
585?
Right, and
Okay.
to allow me to stay there for 1 year as a part of the payment.
Gotcha.
But if somebody says, I need the property in 60 days and I don't need you here,
Yeah.
give me 9 days to vacate my premises, and you pay me $610,000 and you can have it.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now, would you happen to have like rent rolls and all that information as far as income and expenses
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, because typically when it's a commercial property, it's not something I'm gonna give you an offer in 7 minutes. There's a lot of things we have to analyze in the area
Absolutely.
and the price points, and obviously, I'm a serious investor, so I don't want to waste your time.
You
What
know,
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speak with my partner real quick. I'm gonna have him contact you when he's available, and if you can email him those documents, him and I will crunch the
No.
numbers. That
Before I can give you any numbers on that, you will need to give me a letter of intent that you're serious, and then I'll give you the
Yeah.
information.
And that's not an issue. We can give you a letter of intent, proof of funds, all that stuff. So I'm going to have him contact you so we can go through with that. And then I'll give you a realistic offer range that we would be at. That way we don't waste each other's time. Okay.
Makes sense? Okay.
All right.
Good.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that I could share the audio on this thing. But anyways, this is a commercial property. When it comes to commercial property, it's typically single family home. On the show, we give an offer in 7 minutes or less. We try to get motivation and stuff like that. The guy doesn't sound motivated. It is a really good area. His tenant is U-Haul. They've been there for about a year. I think you can actually there's a lot of opportunity in this area. Okay, now the guy's, he sounds serious, but he's not motivated. When it comes to commercial properties, then it's not something I can, hey, here's an offer in 7 minutes, and then there's comps all over the place. We got to get more information. We got to look at the population, especially what's it being used for. Self-storage, industrial warehouse, multifamily, all those things you analyze a little bit differently. Typically, these warehouses are a little bit more simple, but we have to get more information from them. So, Rodney, if you want to reach out to Mr. What's his name? Cardenas, if you want to reach out to him, call him back. If you need help analyzing this, I'll be more than happy to go through this with you. And you have to get, letter of intent, get some information. These kind of commercial plays, I mean, it takes a while to inspect them. You've got to give them a right offer range. It's more of a sophisticated investor, but I'll be more than happy to help you with that, okay? Because we also buy these kinds of properties in Georgia and Florida, okay? So keep in mind, commercial, don't rush it. Get more information, income, expenses, rent rolls. Are they good tenants? Are they, annual lease? He says a 5-year lease. You can get real creative with them, okay? So he sounds like a good lead. Just make sure you follow up with him. Give him a call back, Rodney, okay? All right, so let's move on to the next one. We are going to Brandon, Florida. Brandon, Florida. Okay, so let me put this over here, and I'll give him a call. I wish there's a way I can share the street view while sharing the audio, but so this person, asking price, didn't give an asking price. Actually, here it is, all the way on the right. They're asking $300,000. Needs $20K worth. Let me try calling back one more time. If they don't answer, we're going to be moving on to Minneapolis. We've got some interesting people and conversations in that market on the show. Okay, so let me call this person back one more time. If not, we're moving on to Minneapolis. No answer. All right, so let's end that. Let's give this person a call, Minneapolis. Let me check this off. Remember, sometimes if you guys submit the leads and I call them twice, I keep going. So if you're watching and you notice this is your lead, okay, I called Miss Nicole in Minneapolis, and I don't call them. You're more than happy to, more than welcome to resubmit them. Okay, that way they go back to the top of the list. Okay, because we have tons of leads. All right, the next one we're going to be calling is in Upland, California. Let's give them a call. It's fine. It's not too early over there. I'm on EST. All right, so this person, no price in mind. According to him, no repairs. Fair condition. Reason for selling, it's vacant. Okay.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Quiroz.
Who's calling?
My name is Steven. I think you spoke with my partner a while back in regards to your property in Rosedale Curve. Were you still interested in selling?
Yeah, send me an offer.
Great. Did I catch you at a good time?
I get a lot of these calls, and you guys always ask me a ton of questions, and nobody ever sends me an offer. So
Yeah.
send me an offer.
Yeah, that's why I want to
Property's in
call
good
you
condition.
to give you an offer.
Dude, I'm a real estate investor. I've been doing this for more than you. Send me an offer, and if it's good, I'll take it.
Did I catch you at a good time?
Did you not understand what I said?
Did I catch you at a good time?
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Some people, they try to rush you with this whole offer thing. The thing is, you don't want to do that, because some people give me an offer, give me an offer, give me an offer. If they don't have time to answer some questions, what I found in my experience is they're typically not that motivated. I can shoot this guy any offer I want. It may be too low, it may be too high. I can give him an offer range. But typically when they just say, shoot me an offer, shoot me an offer, shoot me an offer, without me knowing anything about the property, if I don't know what the inside of your house looks like, in order for me to give you the best offer possible, there's a series of questions we have to go through, okay? So that guy, he seems a little bit egoistic. I've been doing this longer than you have. Send me an offer, send me an offer. Don't waste your time with these people, okay? You have to get some information from them. You can maybe shoot them an email and say, hey, we spoke on the phone briefly, and you said shoot you an offer, shoot an offer. But in order for me to give you the best offer possible, Mr. Seller, there's a few questions I have to ask you. Now, if you prefer that we email is the best way of communication, I can do that. Otherwise, I'd love to jump on a phone call with you, because you can play tag on email and go back and forth, but it's going to take a lot longer, okay? And typically, these people aren't motivated or in a rush anyway, okay? So I never spend too much time with those people. All right, moving on. We got one in Plant City. Plant City. One, I think my second or third deal was in Plant City. Came from a bandit sign. All right, Plant City. So let's give this person a call. All right, so this person, Plant City, they're asking $50,000. Was it ringing? 1 second. There we go. They're asking $50,000. What other information? Oh, it's land. Okay, perfect. Vacant land. Much easier to comp. Remember, at least when I'm looking at land, first thing I do is I look at new construction, correct? Zoning, square footage, new construction. Is there anything going on in the area? Plant City is more of a rural area. I don't think there's, this.
Your call has been forwarded to an
Let me call one
automated
more
voice
time.
messaging system.
Thing is, it's really hard to, like, not only comp, but give an offer to these sellers. But typically, if your tax assessed value is much lower in your market, that's a good starting point. Because Plant City, I mean, I'm looking at the comps right now. This is it's a very farm area. They're actually pretty famous for farming strawberries. But there's no new construction in this area. So the second thing I do is I want to look at the lots being sold.
Your call has been forwarded to an
Okay, so I
automated
called
voice
twice,
messaging
not answering.
system.
Move on to the next one. Now, well, I'm going to the next one. If you have a lead in a rural area where there's no new construction going on, look at the lots being sold. Okay, is there any land being sold to investors? Is there a lot of activity? If there's not, typically what I do is I end up referring those as listings, because the thing is, if there's no activity in the area, even if you get it at what you think it may be a good price, it's going to be much harder to sell. So typically what I do with those is I send them to an agent. So I would double check if you're in rural areas, make sure you're targeting very specific zip codes where there is a lot of activity, because this area looks pretty dead. Not that Plant City is a bad market. It's just you got to be very picky with what areas you're in. All right, next one is in Minneapolis. I don't know how to pronounce this name. All right, anyways, let's give him a call. Also, you want to ask when it comes to lots, are there any septic or utilities attached to the lot? Are there any structures on the lot? Some people may keep junk, old cars, a shed. These are things that you want to know because the buyers are going to want to know these things. All right, so this person, it's in Minneapolis. They are asking $420,000. Said there was some remodeling done last year, currently rented. Reason for
Hi,
selling.
you have reached
If
Betty
we can
Sandoval.
match
Please
their
leave a detailed
asking
message.
price. Let's call one more time. Now, if a house was renovated, last year, typically these are leads that they want full market value or maybe even a little bit above. Nothing wrong with that, but usually cash offers don't make sense for those, and they end up being listings. Remember, if you're an investor, you want to provide as much options you can to the seller, because a cash offer may not always make sense. Cash offer, creative financing, and also you can do listing as well. If you're not licensed, you can always refer those and set that up with a investor-friendly agent in your area.
Hi, you have reached Betty Sandoval.
Okay, so she's not picking up the phone. We're going to move on to what we got. Another one, Minneapolis. So we got some in Minneapolis, and we got some in North Carolina, we got some in California. So we got them all over the place. Okay, this is a very hard, Durakovic, I think that's how you pronounce it. All right, let's give him a call. See what he says. It's dialing.
Oh,
Mr. Durkovic?
yes.
Hi, my name is Steven. I think you spoke with my partner a while back in regards to your property on Circus Avenue. Were you still interested in selling that property?
I don't think that I will sell.
What was that?
I don't think that I will sell.
Oh, you weren't interested in selling the property at all, no matter how much we gave you? Because it looks like oh, okay. Well, excuse me, but correct me if I'm wrong. I thought you spoke with Chloe and you were looking to get around $900,000 for the property, or is that not the case?
Yeah, probably a long time ago.
Okay, so you're not looking to sell at all anymore.
I don't
Okay.
I'm not thinking now.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
I don't need that's way too high for this area. Some people, you got to be careful. Some people, they'll ask an unrealistic price up front. So let's say the house is worth maybe $300,000, right? You could look at the estimated value on PropStream or even look at the Zestimate. And not that it's always 100% accurate, but if somebody's house is around $300,000, give or take, and the Zestimate or the estimate on PropStream says, or if they want $900,000 and you look at the Zillow or estimated value on PropStream, it says $300,000, that's just an unrealistic price. And typically those aren't people that, not that they're uneducated, but they're very sarcastic, and they just shoot some random number out there, hopefully, hoping that you may hit it. And sometimes even if you tell them that's what I can offer you, that they will not sell to you. They will not sell only because they're not motivated enough. Okay. So just be careful with that. All right. So let's move on to the next one. This guy is not interested in selling. The next one is in North Carolina. Let's see what we got here. This person's asking $585,000. All right, they're asking $585,000. What else about it? Property needs electrical and plumbing work. She says the property. Hello, Miss Prescott.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Steven. I think you spoke with my partner a while back in regards to your property on Elmira Avenue. Were you still interested in selling?
Uh-huh.
Great. Did I catch you at a good time?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I actually want to call you back so I can give you a cash offer on the property. It takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. And just to let you know, we are a real estate investment company. So, we don't buy every property we look at, but we do have a team of agents just in case we're not a good fit. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Perfect. So I'm looking here in the notes. Last time you spoke with my partner, Destiny, and it looks like the property needs electrical and plumbing work. It's in fair condition. It's great for land potential and has divided lots. Is that right?
Right.
Gotcha. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more specifically about the condition of the property as far as, bathrooms, kitchen, roof, AC, and anything else?
Basically, if the house is being sold as is,
Mm-hmm.
I have a contract on it right now, and they're advertising it for $600,000.
Damn. That's crazy.
And that you could put
This house
3
worth
duplexes on the property.
350-ish.
So,
Oh, well, hold on a second. Let me see here. You said the lots are subdivided, right?
well, the original 3 lots. But you can build in the front of the house because the house sits at the very back of the property.
Gotcha. Okay. And you're selling all the properties together for $585
For the house. Well, they're listing it for $600,000
for just the house?
for all of the property. The whole 3 parcels. It's 3+ acre of land.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's under contract. When are they expected to close on the property?
I'm not certain. I'm supposed to get a call back today. May 5th is the closing date.
May 5th? Okay. So what I'll do is I'm going to speak with Destiny, and she'll give you a call before and day of the, when it's supposed to close. If it closes, great. If not, we'd love to see how we can help, okay?
Well, what kind of offer are you looking at? I originally asked for $585.
Yeah. So it has the 2 lots. As far as the property condition, can you tell me a little bit more specifically about that? Any work it might need? I know you're trying to sell an as-is condition, but can you tell me a little bit more about it?
Basically, you have to do new electrical, plumbing.
I think even 600,000 is too high.
And
Let me just double check because I gotta look at see if there's any new construction. But as far as the price, even if she included 2 lots, from what I'm seeing, it seems pretty high.
Sheetrock.
Okay.
And the flooring is pretty much it's on a concrete slab.
Mm-hmm.
You need carpet in the living room, dining room area, and up the stairs and upstairs. The rest of it is broken brick tile.
Okay. You said this was under contract for $600,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's currently vacant or occupied?
Yeah. Vacant.
Okay, vacant. Okay, perfect. And what kind of time frame were you looking to close? I know they're scheduled to close in May, but were you looking to sell, about as soon as possible, a month, 2 months, 3 months?
As soon as possible, because I saw another property that I wanted to transfer my equity onto.
Okay.
So I'm waiting to hear from the person who today about the closing and what they're going to be exactly. So I might know something today or this afternoon.
There's no new construction in this area. Gotcha. And the person that you're dealing with, are they pretty communicative with you, and you seem pretty confident that they're going to close?
Well, yes, but I
good.
want to confirm that. That's what I want to confirm with them.
Yeah.
Because I'm not playing, and I know what the property is worth. I know from the city planning office on 2 different occasions what the value of that property is and what you can put there. They're advertising 3.
So the lots are somewhere between 25 to 50.
2-story duplexes.
So
that's what I want to clarify
let me see.
today.
I got her muted. Gotcha. Okay. Well, hopefully they close. And they're an investment company?
Yes.
Gotcha. And I'm going to be honest with you. It seems like they got under contract a little bit high, so hopefully they close, because I really don't like wasting anybody's time. If we're not a good fit, I let anybody know up front we're not a good fit, and we can help them out either way. But Let's see if they
Right.
close. I'll have my partner Destiny reach out to you a day before and day of closing and see what we can do. Okay.
Well, I want what I want out of the property. I'm not going to get rid of it if I don't get close to what I want. So
I understand.
because I know what you can put there, and it's not
yeah.
so much the house; it's the land.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
The land. Yeah.
That's what they tell me in city planning.
And if we cover the closing costs, fees, commissions, and we can close whenever you like, what do you think would be the best price you can do?
Close to 585,000.
Okay. I'll run the numbers with Destiny and see if it's a good fit. If we're not a good fit, we'll let you know either way. And if you like Way, you're great. If not, no big deal. But I don't like wasting anybody's time. But we want to be very realistic as far as a cash offer. You know what I mean?
That's right. Right.
Okay. Well,
Because
thank you.
I'm not selling the property for the house. I'm selling it for what you're going to put on that property along with the house, or tear the house down and what you're going to put up there. 3 2-story duplexes, you're making big money.
Yeah.
So.
I don't want to waste my time with this lady, but she's trying to sell me.
Okay.
Oh, thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Man, 600,000. Well, number one, there's no new construction in this area. Okay. Her house, I mean, the ARV in this area between 300, 350. I mean, she wants 600,000. I do see some lots selling 25, to 50, but even then, I mean, I don't think we'd be anywhere close to 500,000. So, somebody like that, if she sounds very serious, she seems like she would close very quickly. If a cash offer is not going to make sense, we still try to get an agent to at least call them over the phone. We say, hey, I think you're asking a reasonable price on the open market. If listing is something you're open to, I'd love to have one of our agents give you a call. They can go over a few options. If you like what you're great. If not, no big deal, but at least you know what your options are when you're ready to sell. How's that sound? So I just want to transfer the call over to an agent, and then the agent will give them a call. But I want to leave it like as an option. I don't want to make her commit to that. And again, another great way you can stand out over other agents or other investors is say, hey, the good thing about our company is since we are an investment company and we work with the real estate agents on the retail side, we have a lot of cash buyers that our agents have relationships with. Sometimes they're willing to pay a little bit closer to full market value as long as it's within their criteria and their area, right? Their sweet spot. And that is the case. That does happen. So you want to let them know, hey, a cash offer may not make sense. We have retail opportunity. We sometimes we can have an agent call you. They'll have a buyer that'll pay cash for the property. So there's no, what if financing falls through and inspect, all that stuff. Because I don't know who this other investor are. I do know a lot of investors lock up properties a little bit higher just to get under contract. And then a week before, they try to do a ridiculous price drop. I personally don't like doing that in my business unless it's completely necessary, because, I mean, these are people's lives you're dealing with. Some people are moving and they're excited, and then oh man, you ridiculously drop their price. If it's not a legitimate reason to do it, I don't do it. That's just me. Okay. Anyways, I don't think this is a deal. I think this would be more of a listing opportunity. Some sellers, they think that their property, the value is a lot more in the land, but when you really look at the numbers, there's nothing going on in the area. There are some lots being sold around $25,000, but she wants 600,000 or 500,000, 585 to be exact. She says as close as 585. I don't think it's going to happen. Okay. So don't waste your time too much with these kinds of people, but don't leave them. You want to follow up. You want to offer the listing option, try to capitalize on these leads any way you can. Okay. All right. So moving on, we're moving on to another one in North Carolina. Okay. Let's copy and paste this number, and we'll give them a call. We have another deal desk on Friday, by the way, at 12 EST.
This number is using RoboKiller to screen their calls. Please say your name and the purpose of your call, and I'll try to connect you.
Steven, in regards to property on Beaumont Drive.
Thanks.
It's interesting. Don't get too many of those pre-screens. Okay, so
This is Dr. Robert Hatch. Please leave a message. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you
let's call back one more time.
to call as you requested. Once again, press 1 on your telephone.
Let's call them back one more time. If not, we're moving on to the next one.
This number is using RoboKiller to screen their calls. Please say your name and the purpose of your call, and I'll try to connect you.
Steven, in regards to property on Beaumont Drive.
Thanks.
A lot of pre-screening. That's interesting. They must get tons of calls. While it's ringing, I'm running the cops.
This is Dr. Robert Hatch. Please leave a message.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So
You are now connected to the predictive
not
dialer.
answering the phone. On to the next one. We got in, let's see, another one. We got a few North Carolina, then we got a few in California. All right, so this one looks like it's on the highway. Let's copy and paste the number. We'll dial the number. Okay. Is there an asking price on this? 200,000. Oh, hold on. Originally 175. I talked him down to 150. What repairs are needed? Not sure. He says it's fully renovated, excellent condition. Oh, didn't state the reason, but was looking to sell ASAP. Doesn't sound. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see if they pick up the phone.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying
You
to
know,
reach has a
sometimes you
voicemail
will.
box that has not been set up
It's
yet.
not impossible
Please try
to lock up a deal that's fully renovated. It's not very often it happens, but it definitely can happen. Let's call this person one more time. It all depends on their reason for selling, right? Is it divorce? Is it, back taxes? Is they have to relocate? There's a whole bunch of reasons why they might want to sell. Hello? No. Ah. All right, looks like they're not going to pick up the phone. So we're going to move on to the next one. And let's see. This is the last one, North Carolina. Then we're going on to California. All right, so let's give this person. So far, no angry people. They're pretty nice over there in North Carolina. All right, let's see if this person picks up the phone. This person, let's see, is asking 200,000. What repairs are needed? Not sure. What's property condition? Not sure. Okay. What's the reason for selling? Not sure. Seller wouldn't go for a conversation because he thought I was a robot over SMS.
Thank you for calling Wright Appliance Repair.
Okay. Let's call him back one more time. People nowadays, the laws are getting so strict on the RVMs and robocalls and stuff, so the more credible you can be to the person, the easier it is to get them on the phone and have a conversation. Who's this?
Right upon Repair.
Hi, is this Miss Petty?
No, this is Right Upon Repair.
Okay, it looks like my partner spoke with somebody there by the name of Miss Petty in regards to a property. Do I have the right, number? Because this number that was on here.
No.
Okay. All right, no problem. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know where you got this number from. Maybe it was, I don't know, maybe it's an employee there. I don't know who it is, but it looks like that is not the correct or not the best contact number. Okay, so Who submitted this lead? Miss Petty. Oh. Hey, so just make sure you guys don't put the seller's name as your name, because under seller name you have the name under your name. So I'm gonna call them back. They're probably like, who's Miss Petty? So Destiny, you submitted this lead. If you can just update it with the correct name of the person you spoke with. Let me call them back. It's like a misunderstanding. It's okay. Let's call them back. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up the street name and see if that's something they can relate to.
Right upon fair.
Hey, this is Steven. I'm sorry. I believe my partner, Miss Petty, spoke with somebody there in regards to a property over there on Brufton Drive.
Brupton?
Yes. Is that a property you were interested in selling?
No, no. We don't own property on Brupton.
On Brufton Drive?
Broughton?
Brufton Drive.
No.
Okay. All right. I'll check with her. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. That may not be the right person, or they're just not interested in selling. So I don't. Just make sure you try your best to put like their name there, because that's really gonna be important. Sound like a business, so that may not have been the person that you spoke with, but that's why it's important to put the seller's name. Okay. All right. So moving on to the next one. Let's see. Let me check these off. I called this one. I called this one. I called this one. All right, we're moving on to California. You know, for some reason, a lot of people tell me like the people in California are so rude when you talk to them or when you're negotiating. You know, I don't think so. Let's see. Some of these higher price point markets, when you're anchor pricing, you're talking to price. I mean, since the prices are so, you know, the cost of living so much higher, when you anchor price, you can't be afraid to get yelled at, because they will take it as an insult. But that's why you have to redirect them to, I'm not saying that's what my offer is, right? You got to expect people to yell at you, get angry, call you names. That's just part of this business. That's how it is, okay? But you got to have thick skin. Let that stuff roll off your back. It's not you.
Leave me alone.
Hello? Hello? Oh, that guy. Hold on. Was that a voicemail? I'm over here telling. Look at this. I told you in California, I heard the people are nice. I don't know if that was a voicemail or the guy picked up the phone and said, leave me alone. Let's call back one more time. And then that's it. Okay? He probably gets tons of calls and probably gets insults all the time. Mr. Martindale.
Hi, this is Jim.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jim. I help you.
Hey, Mr. Martindale?
Yeah, it is me.
Okay, my partner spoke with you a while back in regards to your property on South Grand Avenue. Were you still looking to sell that property?
Yes.
Did I catch it a good time?
Well, I don't have any clothes on right now, so maybe not.
Okay, is there a better time to call you back?
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Okay, I'll let my partner know. Thank you. When I called him, he said, leave me alone. He was probably talking to somebody else. And then I called him back. He said he had no clothes on, that he can't talk on the phone. Well, that's fine. That's his preference, okay? Who submitted this lead? Because I'm not going to be able to call him back. But he is open to selling, okay? Arlen, you submitted this lead. Make sure you give this gentleman, Mr. Martindale, call back in their property, South Grand Avenue, okay? I'm going to move on to the next one. That was a very interesting phone call. All right, let's see. Who we got next? There's another one, California. We'll call that one. Let's see what they got. They're asking $300,000. All right, let's give them a call. All right, so this person is asking 300,000 because he owes the bank 200,000, but says he want to go lower in a good mood. Needs everything besides. Hello? Hey, Mr. Horn?
Yes.
Hi, my name's Steven. I think you spoke with my partner a while back in regards to your property in Falcon Road. Were you still looking to sell that property?
I wasn't really looking.
Oh, you weren't interested in selling the property at all?
No, just unless it was a hell of an offer.
Okay. I'd love to give you an offer if I caught you at a good time.
Yeah, you'll just have to let me know what it is, and I'll either tell you yes or no.
Okay, and I don't want to waste your time, but it says here you're looking to get around 300,000, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, and I appreciate you being upfront about that, because I don't really see anything in the area selling for that much. So, cash offer. I don't want to waste your time. Otherwise, we can help you list it. But since you're not really actively looking to sell, I don't think it would be a good fit.
I'm not looking to list it, and I don't know if you're aware of it, but there was a lot of work done to it. There was a large grading job. There's actually a foundation there, and they got caught back in the.
This house is probably worth $165,000.
8 or whatever.
This is very interesting. It looks like Area 51. I wish I could show you,
The
but
bank
I
that
can't.
had my construction loan folded on me, so I wasn't.
I think it's in the
able to
mountains here.
proceed. And I ended up losing my permits because
There's one
expired
hump.
on me. I didn't have enough time.
But he's not motivated in a
to,
rush, so this is not
to do
somebody
an
you can never
inspection.
motivate
One
somebody that's not
inspection I did,
motivated.
they
You
would
just got to
do.
keep moving on, focusing on the right,
So I got caught.
warmer
I got
leads.
caught and all that, so I owned everything outright, so I just shut it down. But there was we moved like 10,000 yards of dirt, and there's 2 certified pads, and there's a well, all that.
Okay.
So there's been a lot of improvements to the property. But like I said, I got quite a bit, and I know other properties not going to be comparable because it's bare land.
Yeah, exactly. So no
Dude, I even
problem.
have,
I'll let my partner know
$10,000.
then, okay?
What's that?
I'm going to let my partner know so they don't call you back.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
All right. Bye.
Lewis on YouTube says, happy people, angry people, naked people. It's the first time. You get all kinds of people on this, man. I told you get all kinds of people on this stuff. So his house, I can't share the screen because it's sharing the audio, but his house is like in the mountains. There's one comp. He owes 200,000. His house is worth 165. He's not motivated. This is a perfect example of people you shouldn't be spending too much time with, okay? Not to say you shouldn't call them back, because I think maybe you should follow up with them, but down the road, okay? All right, anyways, the next one is also in California, okay? Let's give this person a call. Surprised I haven't got anybody angry today. Typically, I make these calls. You got to get at least one person that's very angry, all right? All right, so let's call the next one. Let's see. All right, yeah, this is the right phone number. All right, so this one, let's see what's going on with this. So they're asking 390,000, but are open to lower. Okay. Carpet paint, updating bathrooms, kitchen, needs some work. Property is very.
Hello?
Hello, Miss Holmes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Jordan.
Hello? Yes?
My name is Steven. I think you spoke with my partner a while back in regards to your property on Gemini Lane. Were you still looking to sell that property?
I don't know. I really haven't been offered a good enough price to give me incentive to sell it.
Gotcha. I'd love to give you an offer if I caught you at a good time.
You know there's 2 houses on the property?
I did not.
Okay, well, there's 2 houses, each are at least 1,800 square foot or more.
They're how much?
They're at least 1,800 square foot each house.
Okay, 1,800 square feet. Now, are these under the same address, same parcel?
Yes.
Gotcha. And I see here when you spoke with my partner, they put here that you're currently using them as an Airbnb, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually, I'm just one. I just got rid of one of my renters. It could be used for an Airbnb. The other one, I have a long-term renter in there.
Okay. And how long have they been in there for?
How long have they been built for?
Yeah, how long have they been renting that property for?
Oh, he's been there probably about 3 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. And are they on a month-to-month or annual lease?
I only do month to month. That way, I have a problem like I have in the front. I can get rid of them.
Gotcha. And they're good tenants? They pay on time?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how long has the other one been vacant?
It's not vacant yet. I'm getting them out of there on the 25th.
Perfect. Okay, about to be vacant.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Can you tell me a little bit more about the condition? Bathrooms, kitchen, roof, AC, those kinds of things for both the properties?
Well, okay, the back house recently had a roof put on it, so it's in pretty good condition. There's a flat part of the roof over the patio that needs to be redone, but that's not a big deal. That can be done in a day. The front house, the roof's older, so that's a whole situation, but it doesn't leak or anything. So I'm grateful for all that. The bathrooms, they're fine. I mean, I got in the front house, I have, one and a half bathrooms.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get a price out of her. According to notes, she wants $390.
And the other one with a shower,
which is pretty high.
And a
But
shower.
I'm just gonna let her talk
So
more.
there's two fixtures in there, and then it can be a double sink. Right now, I currently only have a single sink in there, but there's room for a double sink in there. I used to have one before.
Okay. And what?
So the kitchen has all hardwood cabinets. They're really nice. They're like, huh?
No, keep going. Just write
Yeah,
down some notes.
they're hardwood cabinets. I mean, they're just very, very nice cabinets. They're not like there's nothing you would buy in today's marketplace that would compare to those cabinets.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? They're really solid wood. So the kitchen's really big. Let's see. How to tell you about it? Backsplashes tile for my countertop. The floors have
Her phone's a little staticky.
the plank flooring
Turn that
looks like
down.
wood, but it's not.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like yeah, okay. So that's that. And the
Looking at the
in
costs.
the living room, I'm going to redo the carpet. I
300,000?
understand it. They took out my carpet, so I got to do that. And then
Not gonna work out.
Needed,
She wants $390. It seems like a good property. What's got you interested in selling it?
I didn't say I'm interested in selling it. I'm thinking about it, but it's possible. The thing is that I want a fair price.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And if you got a fair
I mean,
price,
if I get a fair price, then I'm willing to part with it. It's a personal property for me. My parents built the property.
mm-hmm.
So I'm vested in it. Let's say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, I'm going to tell you right now. For me, I could live up there, include because I have no mortgage up there.
Mhm.
I could live up there rent free for less than $2,000 a year, including taxes and
Mhm.
insurance. Plus, I would have income.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So to me, it's almost not even worth selling it unless I get a price that would make it economically sound for me to make that decision.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That completely makes
Because
sense.
my taxes in Beaumont alone are $6,000.
So she's not motivated. I'm gonna bring up the price and time frame. Yeah,
You know what I'm
and if you
saying?
got if you got a fair price that made sense, what kind of time frame were you looking to sell? About a week, a month, or a couple months?
I could, I think it would have to be. I think I'd like probably, I'd like 60 days because I have some things in the back property that are in the storage in the back
Okay.
that I'd like to get out unless you were planning on keeping those renters. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
Okay. And considering the condition it's in, I mean, did you have any idea? I know you're not really in a rush to sell unless it was the right price, but did you have any idea as to what you think the price might be worth or what you were looking to at least sell for?
I am looking at, what did I say? I'm looking at probably close to 410. And it's surrounded. I'm just going to tell you right now.
She
the
spoke
view
with
in
whoever's
front
some of the
it
lead. Looks like she said 390, so I'm going to
is
bring that back to her.
Incredible. Nobody can build in front of me.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you spoke to my partner.
Oh, they could. It's theory, but
She's trying to close
it's
me.
like there's no,
But she's not
water lines,
motivated.
no power lines,
She's just
no
kind of those
nothing
sellers
there.
to be like, yeah, I would sell for
So,
this price.
And
She
I
wants
know the
above
person
ARV,
knows it,
which is
and they're
not going to make
interested
sense.
in
So I'm just
doing
going to bring
it,
up
but-
that price, and we'll just follow up with that lead. You know,
But in
she
front of
seems
my
serious,
house,
but
there's a
this is not somebody that's hot or
beautiful view of
motivated. You
the
want to follow up with these
desert
kinds of leads,
and the
okay?
mountain range.
And she's
So
trying to tell
that's
me on
the
how
front
good it
house
is to
has
see
that
if I can get close to
The
that price,
back
okay?
house only has
The good thing is it is two
really has
houses,
a house
but
surrounding it.
well,
but
it
it's
says
still on,
duplex,
I
probably
think,
not duplex. It's still
I forget
not
if
worth
it's a
that much.
half-acre property or what it is. Can't
Okay.
remember how much acreage is there. Quite a lot, though.
Gotcha. And correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's a typo because looks like last time you spoke with my partner Arlen, you were looking to get no less than 390, if I'm not mistaken.
I think I did say that,
Okay.
but like I said, I mean, I'm open to a negotiation, but
Mhm.
really what I want is 410.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think you're actually asking a pretty reasonable price on the open market. As far as like a cash offer, I probably wouldn't be a good fit. But if listing is something you ever might be open to, we can have one of our agents give you a call, go over some options. And if you like what you're great. If not, no big deal. But that way, when you already sell, you kind of know what your options are with us. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Like I said, I mean, I think like I said, I know my prices are good, and I know it's good because you can't build, I'm just saying, I know the
You're about
price
to
is
sneeze,
good
and then like it
because
goes
you
away.
can't even build for that price.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I will let them know, and I really appreciate your time, and I hope you have a great week.
Okay, you too, and like I said, I'll keep your number, and what kind of price were you guys offering?
Yeah, I would have to double check with them. I just know we wouldn't be anywhere near that. Only because we are an investment company. We don't buy at full market value. And I know you're not really in a rush, so I just didn't want to waste your time. We wouldn't be a good fit because as an investment company, we'd probably have to be closer, anywhere between 150 to 200. And I don't think that would really make sense for you,
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Because like that.
I think you can get
not at all. I
Yeah.
can generate that. I can generate that in a couple years' time on rent.
Exactly. I think you could definitely get what you're asking for. But as far as like a cash offer, I don't want to waste your time with that. But I'll let my partner know. And, she'll go over some more options with you, see if we can maybe help you out and do something.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. So that's all. I'm going to answer a few questions on YouTube. Then we'll hop over here to Clubhouse. Today Friday. Today is not Friday. It's Monday. I typically do these on Fridays. But the past Friday, I didn't do it because I had things I had to do. So I decided to reschedule. Instead of like not do it, I just wanted to do it Monday at 12. And I'll still be doing it this Friday. Let's see. Just bought the acquisitions course last week and finished it. Thank you so much. I feel so much more confident on the phone now, averaging 2 deals a day. Dang, man. You're on fire over there. So the acquisitions course is something great. You guys could click the link in my bio. Go to masterclosurecourse.com. Shoot me DM, and I'll give you a promo code that'll take 80% off, okay? So some interesting calls today. A lot of people that weren't really super motivated, but they were serious. Anybody that's serious but not motivated is a great opportunity to follow up with that lead because their situation may change, right? Anybody that's just not motivated at all and they're just trying to see what you can offer them, is probably not somebody you want to spend your time on. And we also had a guy that didn't want to talk on the phone because he was naked. I'm not going to force the guy to talk to me on the phone was naked. I probably wouldn't want to talk to him while he's naked. But again, that's the kind of information you get on these shows, right? Luckily, no angry people. Aside from YouTube, how can I learn more from you? You guys can really connect with me on Instagram. I'm pretty active on there. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You guys can also go to www.thereitoolbox.com. It gives you a list of the resources I use, from softwares to power dialers to the VAs. We have some serious VAs, like really, really sharp. Okay. So just make sure to look into that. Other than that, YouTube, I will see you guys on Friday. And if we have any questions on Clubhouse, go ahead and raise your hand. We'll get started. All right, YouTube, I will see you guys